That's definitely not. His vocals on it are at the start sound a bit Paul McCartney. Then it goes. It's also you might have to turn off by the end.
It's just it's not happening.
But buries into your head and won't stop, and not in a good way.
I really like that.
Super repetitive.
I've got a mad soft spot for that Paul McCartney and Kanye song.
4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, I fucking love it. I didn't know it was them.
Do you know one of my favourite Kanye songs is also written by accident by Paul McCartney? All Day.
All Day.
I can't say the next word because it has a big N in it.
Yeah.
And the end of it, you hear
All Day, lad.
You hear him whistling. Kanye took that and wrote a whole bass line over that, but then he stuck his on the end. So that's probably in the same sessions as the song you were talking about.
I think there was a whole album there, I think.
That was with Rihanna as well. That song was massive.
I missed that song and I heard it in a petrol station in Germany while taking a piss. And
I think Kanye West is going to come up a lot on this podcast.
I think so.
It's very hard to... You know what? It's very hard for me to hold my tongue when someone goes, he's fucking shite. I'm like, okay, what songs have you heard though?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Honestly, what songs have you heard? Have you sit down and listened to an album? But anyway, listen,
I
can't really elaborate too much on that Paul McCartney song apart from to say that when I heard it I went, that's bizarre. It's very computerised. It's clearly a song. You know the sample at the start of Baba O'Reilly where it's actually done by a computer? It's like that on acid.
Right.
On speed.
On that.
But they probably were all on them.
Dirt acid.
Yeah. So what is your next one?
My next one is quite possibly the most disgusting song of all time. And it is Shiny Happy People by R.E.M.
You're right and you're wrong. You're
It's
right for picking it, but you're wrong because you're a cunt.
It's maggoty. It hurts. It fucking hurts listening to it.
It is absolutely scaldy.
Absolutely disgusting.
Even if it's presumably, yes, it's supposed to be ironic. You don't even know.
When I was thinking today about putting this list together, I went through hours of stuff, and I was going through other playlists and trying to pick like little outliers to kind of get the juices flowing for ideas, and randomly it just popped into my head about Shiny Happy People. I forgot that song existed.
Yeah.
And
do you remember even how it starts?
It fucking hurts me so
hate
much.
that song.
It's absolutely foul. Now, it's perfectly written. That's what hurts about it. I actually read about it again today.
It's so well put together for a piece of
disease shite.
Scabbed.
Yeah, a piece of like a leopard's foreskin. That's what that song is. It's disgusting. I went rooting on it today, and I read an interview with Stipe, where he said that it was like a joke in the band where they were going to challenge each other to write the most like bubblegummy bullshit pop song. So they actually sat down to write it,
and they nailed it. But why did they release it though?
Because it's so big. It's just...
But I've tried to listen to that without thinking about the video. I've tried to put it on a playlist.
Hey, let's go.
I've tried to put it on. I've tried to put it up beside even poppier grunge songs like Cannonball by Breeders, and try and go into it and try to make... There's no level I can enjoy that fucking song on.
Fucking Cannonball's
I'm having that. Yeah, done my own already for the other playlist.
And do Cannonball.
No, for the other playlist. No, that's Shiny Happy People.
I'll work on both.
Has Kate Pearson from B-52s on it, and I hated B-52s at that stage.
I love the B-52s. B-52s.
But can you imagine how much I hated that song when I already hated that band as well? And I didn't really care too much for R.E.M. because of...
I love R.E.M.
Actually, I think I loved them before that. So I can't remember.
I love R.E.M.
I can't remember.
Crush and all that. That's some savage stuff.
Now I love R.E.M.
Yeah. Back then,
especially.
But back then, when like Shiny Happy People and all those fucking Lose My Religion and all like that.
Drive.
Yeah, there were massive songs, but they were now they're alternative songs. But back then they were pop songs because we're on the radio every 5 minutes, we're on TV all the time.
I don't particularly like Everybody Hurts.
I think it's a perfectly sculpted song. I
think it's been around for me. I
would not listen to it.
I think it's just been around for me.
There's everything off Automatic for the People can probably eat all the dicks.
No.
I'm saying it's a great album, but everything on it is just disgusting.
I think I'm just trying to avoid talking about Shiny.
Yeah, it's so bad / good. It's so perfect.
And you know what annoys me as well is what's your man in the back? Is it the guitarist who's does the backing vocals as well?
Who cares?
Mike something. His one in the back makes it even worse because I don't not mind his fucking up Groucho. That was that Muppets. What's that? bungle type of fucking voice he has. Or Sesame Street voice he has. But on that, it annoyed me even more.
I'll tell you what's weird is that today, in the back of my head, I knew that the woman from the B-52s was on that song, but I'd forgotten about it. And while I was listening to it, I was walking up... where was I walking? I was walking up Francis Street, and that song was playing, and it was raining out, so I didn't see the scene whatsoever. And the bit where her came on, I went, that sounds like the board from the B-52s, because she does that fucking thing that she does in every single song ever. And I forgot how much I actually like the B-52s, because the B-52s is just the pop Cramps.
Yeah, I hated them with a passion as a kid when I heard Love Shack, because I just got under my skin and I hated it.
Love Shack has to be one of the greatest pop songs ever written that is physically painful to listen to.
I can't listen to it.
It fucking hurts so much, because how many times can your man do that fucking like he got a little picking and he picking on the chicken?
Goes back in
it's just torturous.
I love her bits in it.
They're all great.
Yeah.
But that dude, Jesus fucking Christ, that song is 7 days long.
It is.
It doesn't end.
And I reckon that's the radio that we know of.
More than likely.
I reckon on the album.
I'm sure there's a 12-inch maxi single version of it where it's him, you do a little licking and you stab a little chicken and you do a little surfing and it's just constantly him. And he builds up to the point where he just explodes.
Yeah, I remember when I was DJing, someone goes, can you play B-52s? I went, I don't want to play Rock Lobster. I was like, fuck, I forgot that was...
Rock Lobster's super.
And I listened to it again when I played it, I was like, banger.
Yeah, riff and a half.
It's pure surf. It is happy Cramps.
It's pure fucking Cramps. Pure like Dick Dale on acid.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
My next one is a song by Dead Can Dance.
Dead Can Dance.
A Passage in Time off their very first album, Dead Can Dance. Listen to it now. If you went and listened to the last 6 Dead Can Dance albums, there's no way you would think that this was a Dead Can Dance song off the first one. They changed so much. It was one of those debuts that branched off. Then the band became basically kind of dark world music is what they are now. They're not a million miles away from maybe a Got the Enigma. That's putting them down. I think they're a lot better than that. I know you love Enigma. This song sounds like maybe it could be something like Virgin Prunes or something just maybe even Bauhausy almost. Gothy rock. It's a goth rock song, but it's actually one of their happier goth rock songs, which makes it even less like Dead Can Dance. If you listen to Passage in Time next to any of their big hits, well, I say hits because they're not an accessible band at all, but they're incredible.
Yeah, they're super.
Some people say it's soundtrack music. I think you can listen to it without thinking about it like that.
There's nothing wrong with soundtrack music.
No, but I'm trying to say, like, if you had to put them in a category, you'd have to put them in some sort of world music. They use every type of instruments, mad instruments that I wouldn't have even known of. If you said the name of them,
the Mobengwe Congo.
Yeah. Initially, they didn't use any real instruments. I think it was all keyboard-based stuff.
Early, everything was synthesized.
Most of their albums recorded, not most of them, but a good chunk of them recorded in Ireland.
Really?
In a church in Cavan.
Jesus, we found the use for Cavan.
Yeah.
Not as a satellite town for Dublin.
I don't know if they have many links to Ireland before that. I think maybe Lisa Jarrett's parents possibly could be Irish, or his parents. He's English and she's from Australia, I believe. But that's where they started anyway. I think Australia went to England, but they lived in Ireland in that church. I think it's still up for sale.
They lived in a church.
And I think they lived in it. They recorded in it anyway. It was recorded. I'm almost positive. Yeah, he lived and recorded in it. Not sure about herself. She's an unbelievable singer. She did some stuff on Gladiator.
I know the bigger Dead Can Dance stuff from just some of the kind of goth clubs that we've done in here.
Yeah.
In the pub. And I think I had an album when I was a young fella.
Yeah.
And I do not remember anything about it right now, but I guarantee you, if you put it on, I probably know it from start to finish.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole album?
Well, a lot of it.
Yeah.
I remember it.
I love their stuff. I can see why. They're one of the few bands I love, but can be in the humour of not listening to it at all. Please don't put it anywhere near me. I can get like that with Morrissey as well. Sometimes I'm like, would you shut the fuck up, Morrissey? Just shut up.
Yeah.
2 songs in, you really have to be in the humour. You can have to be either. It's just you can listen to the Morrissey Happy or the Smiths like that, and I find the same with Dead Can Dance. Sometimes to be so much of the wailing and repetitive mantra like instruments, you just be like, fuck off, just give me song 2 by Blur.
Yeah, exactly.
And Sabotage.
Yeah, for me, a lot of that music is there's a time and a place for it, and then you've got your kind of garbage throwaway music, like your song tools, like you were saying.
Yeah.
That's just you're one and done almost. You know, you just need a little palate cleanser of some absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
That you may have never have heard song 2 before, but 20 seconds into it, you know exactly what you're getting until it's over.
You know
it's
that it's
not
going to be.
change.
It's not going to change. It's kind of a pop. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
And even that was a pop Nirvana in a way. So easily in the top, I think, 10 songs of all time, possibly Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Alright.
Just because of how perfect it is. It's just so perfect.
More Than a Feeling 2.
Yeah, it is the same riff, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, yeah. Boston More Than a Feeling.
Dun. Well, yeah, it is.
It's exactly the same riff. He admitted it as well.
You can tell that I'm tinning out with ideas coming. I'm throwing Dead Can Dance out there.
Not necessarily.
Their first album is very limited from what they could use compared to, like, now their stage setup probably costs 15 to 20, no, more than that, 50, 60 grand instruments. Back then there was a couple of keyboards and a guitar, I think, whatever like that. And it's because
the Soft Cell. Like, Soft Cell was just two lads.
It's almost like Virgin Prunesy or something like that. Not even really like that. It's almost kind of electronic-y. It is electronic.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely electronic-y, but it really does sound like
electronic.
Yeah, and his voice is incredible. Both of their voices. I find it hard to pick a band who have two better singers than them together. They're both world-class singers. World-class singers. He's a very underrated singer. She's a very well-rated, so everyone knows how good Lisa Gerrard is. Brendan Perry's fucking... there's not much more I can say. You'd have to listen to. I think if you were a Dead Can Dance fan, if you knew their stuff and went back to it and go, shit, that sounds like just a rock band, something like that. What is your next one?
My last one.
Your last one, yeah.
My last one is The Sweetest Thing by U2.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much of their later stuff, but that did strike me at the time as not a very U2 song.
That's the most un-U2 song ever.
Was that a cover?
I don't think so. No, he wrote it for his missus.
Yeah, when he fucked up.
He missed the anniversary or something.
He missed the anniversary.
So he went to Dublin for the day and made a video for it.
And gave all the things to chart moves.
I don't know. Who cares? Like, I'm not a YouTube begrudger.
I'm not either.
I'm just sick of him.
He's definitely an annoying cunt, but so what?
At the same time, I never.
He's also a brilliant cunt, though.
I know
loads of people that have met him in City's Deadly.
I'm sure he is. I don't.
You have
really
to understand that he's also a rock star.
Yeah, and one of the biggest rock stars in the world.
Yeah, you can't be fucking
anyone that's
that
being
sound all the time.
Anyone that's been on The Simpsons is beyond reproach. Like that's the level. That's, I think, as far as I'm concerned, that's the cut off.
Yeah, you have to make allowances for people who never get told no anytime ever, and still aren't a scumbag.
Yeah,
which he's not.
It doesn't seem.
He's far from it.
He's a bit tax dodgery, but that's
he's
the
tax
game.
dodgery, and he's a little bit sanctimonious, and I'd say possibly a little bit insufferable. But I think apparently, like on the 1-to-1 or in a party like that, absolute normal bloke.
Hopefully, for me, that song, I fucking hate it so
It's bad.
much.
It's a bad song. And the videos, my love, she chose me like a rubber ball.
It's just it's terrible.
It's bad, very bad.
Like as bad
that's their shiny happy people.
Yeah, but as bad as shiny happy people, like as bad as shiny happy people is, like,
you think that this is worse than shiny happy people? No way.
You reckon?
Well, it did let me down a little bit. I think it's
Shiny Happy People was like made. It was like there's work put into it.
I can't think of the middle 8 or different part that's on Sweetest Thing. Where does it go?
Man, me.
What's the bit where it changes though? They'll just keep doing that forever. That's why it's shit. And it's an awful melody. That's the same. That's the same thing. That's the same part.
It's so bad.
Oh, that's a worse bit.
It's so bad. I don't think it's even on an album. I think it was banged onto a best of or the greatest hits or something like that.
I think it was used to launch a great.
It was like a new track on a greatest hits or something like that, wasn't it?
That was their first. Remember they had a double greatest hits.
Dismantle, was it? No. I don't fucking remember.
They had one. They had the Buffalo and the first part and the second part.
Yeah, pre-1988.
Yeah. So I think this was to launch the second one. I think I could be wrong.
I don't remember. I just remember them having a parade.
Isn't it great that you can launch a greatest hits with a new song, knowing that is going to be a greatest hit.
Well, that's
how it works, really, isn't it?
When you think about it, that's proof that the lads in that band and the producers and the